I'm still on my journey. Not necessarily my healing journey. I've did that process, but I'm still on my learning journey. It never stops. You know, like I said, I've been away for a couple of weeks, and I visited Africa for the first time. And I'm one of those people that never had a desire to go to Africa. It wasn't in my thoughts. I didn't want to. I didn't need to. I felt like I had no connection there, right? Because it's known in my family that my family is native, right? Native American, native to this land here in the South where I am. So I was like, well, I'm going to Africa for my ancestors are not from Africa. My ancestors are from here. You know, like I was proud of that. Had no desire to go to Africa. But life took a bit twist and turn. And everything I needed or asked for or prayed for was in Africa. And I'll tell that side of the story maybe at a later date. But once I got there, you guys, what I saw and what I experienced was mind-blowing. And the connection there even amazed me. Now, the reason why I was able to pick up on all of these is because I naturally practice silent observation. I've reached the point where I have meditative stability. So the things I feel and see, hear, and notice is going to be, enhanced more so than the average person who doesn't practice meditative stability or silent observation, which again gets you to meditative stability, right? Now, I was raised a lot by my grandmother, that generation. My grandmother's like 96 now. And by my great-grandmother. I was fortunate enough to know these generations in my family. So a lot of old school, Southern traditions are with me. I still keep them. I still practice them because that's how I grew up, right? So in Africa, I've noticed a lot of things that I grew up with that I watched my great-grandmother do and my grandmother do. Her siblings, either my great-grandmother's siblings, because I knew them too. I was really blessed. We have a large family. To know my great-great aunts and uncles and my great aunts and uncles, I know them, And I swear, the things I grew up with watching those generations do, they do those things in Africa. And every time I saw something, I was like, you know what? I grew up watching my grandma do that. Oh, that's the same thing my great-grandmother used to say. Oh, yeah, my grandma did that. Yeah, my great-grandma did that. And I was saying that over and over again, and it made me think like, oh my goodness, the connection. There's an obvious connection with West Africa and my family and here in the South. So it makes me think, it blew my mind, and I'm thinking of a whole perspective on my heritage and my ancestors. So I know there's a connection, cultural connection. Now how, I don't know, because all I know is the Native American, the indigenous side of my family, because that's what my family talks about. But I know there's a West African connection too in my family because the cultural similarities are too strong. It wasn't a day that I didn't see my great-grandmother and my grandmother and the people that I was speaking with and talking to and engaging with during the time I was in Africa. So that's my little 2 cents about, being observant, being spiritually observant, emotionally observant, and mentally observant. It leads you to these type of revelations.